Hi, I'm Alexandria Ingham from claireandjamie.com. How are
Hi,
you?
hello.
Claireandjamie.com.
Punto
You could put a
com.
few extra characters in there too. Like
Yeah, I
Claire and
could,
Jamie,
and
John,
John, and William,
William.com,
Rollo,
yeah,
slash Rollo. Yeah.
It's
think about
definitely
it.
Rolo. So I'll jump in with John. I want to talk about, where young Ian is right now, because the last we saw him, he was running to save Auntie Claire.
Yeah, he's teamed up with his uncle. They're quite a good team when they get together. Jamie does the talking and Ian does the murdering.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're a fearsome duo, and yeah, they're off to rescue Claire again, and yeah, he's kind of you see this sort of development in Ian. He's now kind of seen as an equal with his uncle, and there's a trust there between them. So it's really nice to kind of see that dynamic and see what these two are capable of when the time is right.
What we've seen from the trailer, though, is, Ian is very much, he wants to fight for America, to become America. Why is that so important to him? Why is this what he needs to do?
Totally. I mean, back in season four, I think Ian was one of the first to kind of be like, wow, I just love this land and I love its people. And for him, like, he's has such a huge story with the indigenous community. And so all of these influences in his life, this is what made him the man he is now. That's why he's fighting so tooth and nail for this. So he just loves the US, and so do I. So I'll fight for it.
USA.
USA.
So then, I mean, we've got, Lord John Grey and William on the complete opposite side. So, David, let's jump in with where John is right now, with his friendship with Jamie is on the rocks.
It's on the rocks. It's a little bit complicated. Relationship status complicated, but it's always been a little bit complicated with Lord John and Jamie. But now I think they've kind of reached a breaking point in their relationship, especially with things coming to a crunch with the War of Independence and William coming into the picture. And I think both men, well, yeah. Lord John's had his heart broken many times in the past, but I think he's kind of sick of that. And he's getting a bit fed up with Jamie's behaviour there. It's just really not great to have your heart broken that many times. And I think now that the stakes are there with his adult son, Lord John sees that the war is going to put William in danger, and I think Jamie sees it a different way. And yeah, there's going to be a really interesting development in that relationship between Lord John and Jamie in ways I don't think the audience is expecting, but I think they'll be very excited to see.
So, Charles, what's it like coming in as such a big role? Any pressure?
Yeah, tons of pressure. I felt it for sure. Before I even got the part, just waiting to get the phone call, I felt the pressure. Yeah, I mean, there's a bit of an imposter syndrome, but I think, these guys are so great, and the cast and crew that we have are just amazing. So they made me feel really comfortable, and, I just had to trust in myself that I knew what I was doing, and I had the right instincts.
I did my best to make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, no. They really threw me off right at the beginning. They tried their best, but I'm still here. I didn't get fired, so that's good.
He's amazing.
I mean, in the books, William has traits of both John and Jamie. Mm-hmm. So did you talk to both David and Sam to make sure that you could combine their traits for their characters into yours?
Yeah, I had lots of conversations and with directors and producers as well about like how much of Jamie and how much of John Grey William should have. And it was important that William is his own character. He's not necessarily exactly like his dad's, but a lot of his kind of passion about war and his passions in love, I think a lot of the time, I guess, come from you as well. But a lot of his passion and fieriness come from Jamie. But definitely the way that he holds himself, his kind of lordliness, comes from Lord John Grey. His lordliness. I've created a new word in this interview.
I like it. Today your lesson will be in lordliness, son.
But his posture and the way he holds himself and his manners, I think, come a lot from this guy. So yeah, it's a good healthy.
Just with David there, who's your favorite dad?
No, I can't. Well, obviously, David.
I'm his only dad.
Yeah, exactly.
Just very quickly though, where do we see William in this part of the story? Where is he in his life right now?
Yeah, I mean, he's really eager to go to war. He wants to serve for king and country. That's a massive part of his identity thus far, or at least what he thinks his identity is at this point in the story. Whether or not he actually knows what it means to go to war, that whether or not he knows the violence that he's about to encounter, that's to be seen. I think he's quite naive at this point, but there's a lot of growing to do for William at this point in his life.
Well, thank you, all three of you, for your time. It's been great chatting to you about this, and good luck with the future.
Great.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.